She started drinking with me.
Until she started drinking with me. That's how it be.
Set a nigga up. He had about 25 shots in that motherfucker. I'm not fucking.
That's how the New Orleans niggas is. We set you up when I'm drinking. Like I say, now we back. We switched over. We still with DJ Joe right here, getting it in. We got a couple more questions to get in. Okay. Let him know. What's the biggest compliment you ever received in life?
The biggest compliment I've ever received in life.
Whoa. Yeah. I know that's one to think about there.
So I mean, I don't really look at the biggest compliment that I've ever got because anybody that acknowledged me for anything I've ever done for them, that's just a blessing in itself. So, for me to say that anybody's blessing me with recognition, what I'm saying? Anybody recognizing me for something I've done, that's a blessing for me. So that's the biggest compliment because it could come from anybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Besides your kids, what motivates you? Besides the kids, what motivates you to get up every day and go do what you do?
To motivate me. So I'm gonna let y'all get a little personal with me, right? I grew up in a household where I had females that had to raise me, right? I wasn't taught how to be a man until I learned what a man truly was, right?
Right.
And I told y'all earlier in the podcast, that I was never recognized myself as being a man, no matter what I did. But I jumped off the porch taking care of my little brother, my little sister, my little cousins, cooking and stuff like that when I was 15 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I know, man, sometimes it be a hard one, you dig, especially with us as a man. That's a question we don't normally get all the time.
Right. What motivates me, bro, is to know that I grew up in the projects. You know what I'm saying? And
True.
everything I had around me, you know what I'm saying, I could have been in a whole different place right now. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the people I had around me and, the things that I saw coming up in life, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be half of the person I am right now.
And I can feel you on that because I took that route. And for the grace of God, and I'm gonna tell you, for the grace of God and maybe 3 family members, honestly, and the woman I got right now.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody else that gave up on me, man. I should be locked up right now forever. But with them 3 people and that woman that I got right now, she helped me change. So I know how you feel on that one, man. I feel you wholeheartedly on that. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I know we're from Louisiana, from New Orleans, but what's your favorite meal, man? And see, it's different. I'm gonna let you people know. It's different for us that's from Louisiana, that's from New Orleans, than y'all visiting New Orleans. But let y'all know that now. So the meal he may say, y'all may look at him like he crazy. But remember, we live there. We don't visit.
So I don't know if you know, but I'm also a chef.
Right, I do know that.
So
that's why I posed that question for you.
So to me, the people that come to me, as far as what I cook, they say my gumbo's the shit, right? That's that. So if you want me to answer for everybody else, I'm gonna say gumbo. But for me,
right, you personally,
my favorite dish from New Orleans is Melton dressing, dog.
Say, man,
Melton dressing, dog. It do it for me. Your shrimp. Yeah, you got, bro. Bro. Look,
say, bro. I'm gonna tell you, Joe, and I'm from New Orleans, man. Joe is about maybe the 10th person I know personally that love Milton dressing.
Man, you can't, dog.
I'm just being honest with y'all.
If they make it right, now you can put it in the bell pepper. You can put it in the pan. Just put it on my plate. You heard me?
Right. And for y'all who don't know, look it up. Because I'm not about to sit here and explain to you. We're not about to go through a cooking lesson.
No.
Explain nothing to you. Look it up. You'll figure it out.
And
But
then
you got to be from New Orleans.
if you make it, I'm gonna be your taste tester. Yeah, for real.
Y'all heard the man. If you make it, you got to give him a call. Let him taste and see what you do. All right. So, besides cooking, besides DJing, what else you do for fun? Besides playing spades, also. Because we all do that.
Right. For fun, bro. Like honestly, and call me a big kid. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we all love.
I jump into anime, man. I'm an anime fanatic. You know.
I'm finding a lot of people I know really like that fucking anime shit.
But you gotta understand, you know, I spent, you know, the early part of my life, you know, my 20s and the part of my 30s, I was, you know, overseas in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
okay.
you know,
So you were stationed over there.
I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan for years. So,
Got you.
You know, all they had on TV was different anime, you know.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
So I feel you on that one.
Right.
I feel you on that
I'm
one.
into anime, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a big kid.
Nah, man, I know a lot of people that's into that anime shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the anime sometimes I be like, man, what the hell? I was working at a hotel one time. I'm tell you how funny this is.
Okay.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just thought it was a bunch of crazy people in my hotel. So,
Right.
These motherfucking people dressed up crazy.
Chaos Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the shit going on? So people tell me, they say, it's an anime thing. It's an anime. What the hell is
It's
anime?
really big, man.
So then I saw a different side of anime.
Okay.
So I started like, well, shit, wait, maybe I might hang around because I guess it was the naughty anime.
Right.
Because there was boy, man.
Just like back in the days, Beavis and Butthead was a
Yes. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, they got some anime. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, this is a different side of anime here. I might like this. I might hang around the hotel a little bit longer.
Right.
But I was just looking, y'all, just looking. You know, man, what's your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory. How far back you want me to go?
Shit, as far back as you want to go, man. This all about you today.
My favorite childhood memory, and I keep bringing it back to family, bro. My grandmother had 9 children, right?
Right.
I told you I went from Mishu to the Florida Project back to the East.
Right.
So my favorite childhood memory was having family up underneath the same roof, bro. Like I'm right up under my youngest aunt, so I'm my grandmother right now. You know, I'm her second oldest grandchild, right?
Okay.
So we got a plethora of little cousins up under us, man. And when I say she had 9 children, so this thing through the years, dog, if you had one child, how many children you had?
Right.
So I'm telling y'all,
back then we had big
kind of deep out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We had big families back then. You're not lying about that.
My favorite childhood memory, bro, is truthfully, honestly, it's always known that we was gonna be together for a holiday. All my cousins, all my aunts, my grandma, I'm sitting in her chair, you know what I'm saying, just chuckling and laughing because that's what we did, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it spins back to what I want for my life right now for my mom, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want that same type of feeling for my kids and for my mom.
Right, especially as an adult.
Right.
Yeah, and that feeling was good because I know one thing, it was a good day growing up in the project when all your family came over to grandma's house, especially after church or you write a holiday or a birthday or something. If we gonna give birthday by grandma's house in the project, it felt good because now you got all your cousins and out there. Then you got your friends and all y'all running and playing. It's a beautiful day. It was, and I feel you on that.
And look,
I love that.
Even on a bad day, like I
said,
was
a good
my
day.
People out the 7th Ward, you know what I'm saying? All my aunts and stuff, they grew up in the 7th Ward. I grew up in the 7th Ward for a second time.
Right.
But I remember in the middle of Ford Coat, right? Ford Coat, 1436 Ford Coat was my aunt's address, right? I know it because it's true to my heart, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As soon as it would rain, and anybody that's out the St. Bernard, tell me if I'm lying right now. Gregory D and Manny Fresh used to be in the motherfucking middle of the coat on Ford and Duplessis playing music, and we used to be on the other side.
Yeah.
It could be wet. We playing goddamn throw up tackle.
Yeah, he not lying because I'm gonna tell you how I know he's not lying. I didn't grow up in the St. Bernard. I grew up in the Callio, but my secondary home, I stayed in Mirabeau, by the St. Bernard. So, and I stayed right next door to people that was from the St. Bernard. So when I go back there, I would go and that line of DJs and everything. I'd be like, shit, this is just like Uptown.
Right.
They kick it just like we do.
Man, New Orleans, everybody talk about New Orleans, right? And they say that, New Orleans is bad. It is what it is right now these days. But, us being older, I can remember walking from the Florida Project to the St. Bernard Project down Florida Avenue, passing up the fucking candy shop. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the listeners. I apologize.
Nah,
Passing up,
he can cuss.
passing up the candy factory, getting the peppermints and the butterscotch, and then walking the train tracks to the St. Bernard Project.
Yes, sir.
That's what we did growing up, bro.
Oh yeah. I remember one time my cousin walked me from the Desire to the Cali. I wanted to kill him. But I ain't gonna lie, I had so much fun all the way there.
How many people you met?
Man, that's why I say I had so much fun all the way there. There's so many people walking through the city, bro.
Right.
It felt like a Mardi Gras day, because that's the only day I usually get my walk on like that.
Right.
And it felt like a Mardi Gras day. Me and him just walking through the city from one part of the city
To the other end.
to the way to another part. And it was fun. And it didn't take us all day. We had a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, we did.
Let me ask you this here. What stressed you out the most?
What stresses me out the most? So, I'm going to go ahead and spill into it all. My childhood nickname was Jokey.
Got you.
Right? Only my family really know this, and my closest friends that know this, right?
Got you.
Even now, you know me, I'm always messing with somebody trying to put a smile on their face, right?
True.
So, as far as what's stressing me out, right, when a person that I'm connected to, right, I'm close to, is just acting out of their ordinary character, right, it stresses me because I know the type of energy that we usually share. I don't put myself around people that just keeps a grumpy or grunt-out attitude, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what stresses me out is not being around people that actually look at life for what it is. We only blessed to be here for a certain time, and I keep that in my mind. This is the true talk. I keep this in my head every day. I get up and I pray. At night I go home. When I lay down, I pray. What's stressing me is the people that don't understand that you can only go through life for so long before you don't have that life to go through anymore.
Yes, sir.
And that's my stress, that we not supposed to be here past a certain age.
Right.
Right.
Everybody has a certain age.
If you spend 10 seconds stressing over something